Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and today we are going to be doing a February's budget with me. I'm going to show you the process that I use on my handwritten budget and then go transfer that to my electronic. I like to have everything written down on the paper and I can see what paycheck it comes out of, and then I put it in the spreadsheet for the paycheck. So let's go ahead and get into that. I'm going to be doing a new type of video. I'm sitting down and I'm normally standing when I do this, so I'm hoping that I'm in shot when you guys are watching this. So let's get out this. This is my budget spreadsheet. I have this available on my digital download. You can get it in my budget planner or you can just get the monthly budget. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in so you can see it a little bit closer. Hopefully it's not blurry-ish. Maybe we'll zoom out a little bit. So I went ahead and kind of changed it to what I needed to see. Like, so I will sometimes have 5 paychecks and I want to be able to highlight and see which is coming from each paycheck. I have my calendar here for February so we can see what our paycheck dates are. Okay, so, and then I typed everything out so I don't have to write it each time. I saw that with budget with Lysandra. She does it with her cash planning, and I said, oh, that's a smart idea. I'm not sure if she does it on the budget, but I saw it on her cash planning that she does with whichever video it is. I saw that she did that and I was like, that is a good idea. So thank you, Lysandra. So let's get this out. And so my paycheck, my actual budgeted amount is $926.29 times 4. We have 4 checks this month, so that's $3,705.16. Support is $160, and then my HSA is $192.32. This might be a little bit more because my company matches me, but I haven't started seeing that in my new in the new year yet, so I'm not gonna count that just yet. If we add that together, we have $4,057.48. And then let's go through our bills. So for the bills, we have gym, which is $20. Phone is $73. Water and trash. Let me see what last month was. It was $99, I think $73. Car insurance is $101. Internet is $46.05. Gas and electric, that was $144.77. Gym is $20. Rent is $1,150. Renter's insurance is $13.08. And then I don't have another gym one, so let's go ahead and add these together. 73. That's $1,667.63. And we're going to take this number minus that. So 4057.48 minus 1667.63. Oh, I did something wrong. Okay. 4057.48 minus 1667.63. So that leaves me with $2,389.85. Okay, so now we have our subscriptions. Netflix is $7.99. HP All-in-One is $13.90. Disney Plus is $5.99. Apple Storage is $9.99. Spotify, what is that? $11.99. Ring is $10.69. And Aura is $5.99. All right, let's add these together. That is $66.54. So we have, so we're gonna minus the 289, oops, $2,389.85 minus 66.54. That's $2,323.31. Okay, and then we have our Jeep is $488.20. SoFi is $631.38. Oh, I did the wrong one. $631.38. Amex is $40. And I have no medical as of right now because I've paid off my medical debt. Yay! Let's actually put my month up here too. I didn't do that. Okay, so let's add 488.20 plus 40 plus 631.38. This is $1,159.58. So we'll take $2,323.31 minus 1159.58, and that leaves me with $1,163.73. Let's see. I'm gonna go down here to my savings and sinking funds, because I have money that automatically gets transferred. This is 20, this is 20. Okay, eating out. So I typically do 500. So we're gonna do that. This is gonna be 140. Oh no, eating out is not $500. Wow. I wish I had my whiteout. Groceries is 500. Eating out, we're gonna do 100. Household. See, household I need to do more for. Let's do 40 for household. It's $10 a week. It's still not that much. Let's see. Gifts, I have at least $50 in gifts. Self-care, I'm not sure on that one. Wellness, I have my prescription, which is $14.99, And then my daughter's is like $20. So let's just do $36. And let's see where we're at. Like this wellness is going to be HSA. So there's that. But let me see where I'm at with that. We're at 1163.73. Let's minus the 40 down here. And then minus 100, 140, 500, and then the 40, 36, 50. We're at 257.73. 257.73. So minus 160. It's like 97. And that's still taking, let's add the 160 back. Let's minus the 192. So $65 left. Right? Let me do that again. Let's minus the 40 for the savings. Minus 100, minus 140, minus 5, 40, minus 50. So that's 293.73. I didn't take this out because I'm going to take that from HSA. Well, let's minus the, let me write down where I'm at. So 293.73. I want to take 192.32 minus 36, which is 156.32. 156.32. 293.73 minus 156.32. So that gives me 137.41. So let's just do 20 here, minus 20. I know that's taking from my support, but let's just pretend we're gonna use it. Let's put 20 here. That gives us 97.41. Yearly savings. Let me get out my book. What do we need to save for February? So 97.41. So 10 plus 15 plus 18 plus 20. So we need 63. 97.41 minus 63. 34.41. So let's do 15 here and 15 here. And then that should still leave us with our close to like 200 or 160 if I calculated that properly. Let's just double check, guys. Okay, so we have 100 plus 140 plus 500 plus 40 plus 20 plus 36 plus 20 plus 50. So that's 906. And then let's clear that out. 1163.73 minus 906. 257.73. Okay. And then let's add this up. 63.15 plus 15. 133. So 257.73 minus 133. 124.73. I miscalculated somewhere. we're gonna roll with that and have that left over, and then that's gonna kind of be just like my HSA balance. So we have that. Now we need to get some highlighters and highlight our paychecks. So let's get some pinks and purples. Something like this. And then what I do is we do paycheck 1, paycheck 2, paycheck 3, and then paycheck 4. Okay, so we'll go through paycheck 1 first. So this is going to be everything from the 4th to the 10th. That would be like gym, Netflix, HP, Disney, and then we have Jeep. Those are all the things that are coming out of my bills for my first paycheck. Second paycheck would be the 11th through the 17th. The 11th through the 17th. So we have phone. We just have phone. Is that right? Okay. And then paycheck 3, which is going to be the 18th through the 24th. So we have water, car, internet, gym 2, and then Apple, Spotify, Ring, and then SoFi. And then my last check is going to be the 25th through the first week of March. So 25th we have gas, electric, rent, renter's insurance, or MX. Okay, and then what I do with these is I break this up based on the bill. So likely the majority of my cash stuffing will probably be on this middle one because I only have one thing coming out that week. So what we are going to do now is I'm going to switch gears. I'm going to open up my laptop and show you my electronic budget sheet and how I incorporate that. So let me get situated there and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. You will now see my screen for my Excel spreadsheet, and then I'll be in the corner. I'm not sure which corner I'm going to put myself in, but I'll be in a corner. So let's go ahead and go through February. So here's my spreadsheet. It is empty. And right now I need to enter in my paycheck dates, which let's get here. So we have 02/04/2026, and then 02/11/2026, 02/18/2026. Oh, I added in an extra 0. And then 02/25/26. And this is going to be from 02/4 to 02/10/2026. And this is 02/11 to And then this is 02/25/26 to 03 the 3rd. Okay, so we have those in there. Okay, so now we're going to go into my expected paychecks, which is 9/26/29, 9/26/29, 9/26/29, 9/26/29, and then we did support, and this I included my HSA. Okay, I don't have anything else that I'm including in my income. So now we're going to jump down. I'm going to skip my expenses right now because I want to get all my bills in there first so I can see what I'm going to have left over up here at the end of each week. And then that helps me determine how I break up my sinking or my cash spending or cash stuffing, because I truly don't cash spend. I use my credit card and then stuff my cash envelopes and then unstuff at the end of the month. So if we're going to go into this, we have Apple storage, which is on my 3rd paycheck, and I round this up because I pull out cash. And then Spotify, or you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. Car insurance. Let me mark these off too as I'm going through them. All right, car insurance is the 3rd paycheck as well, and that is 101. Cell phone is the 2nd paycheck, and that is $73. Costco, that's skipping. Disney Plus is my 1st, and that is $6. Gas and electric is my 4th, and that is $144.77. I hope it's a little bit lower, but I don't know. I think it's going to be that. Okay, gym. So we have one on the 1st paycheck here, and then the next one is on the 3rd. So here we have those. Oh, I meant to put that, not there, but here. We don't have a 3rd one. We don't have that. HP all-in-one is going to be my 1st, and that is going to be 14. And then internet is the 3rd paycheck, and that's $46.05. Music subscription is the 3rd, and that's $12. Netflix is the 1st, and that's $6. Aura is my last, and that is $6. Oh, not the 5th, just my last one here. Okay. Rent is the last. Renter's insurance is the last as well. Ring is on the 21st, which is the 3rd. That's 11. Water and trash is the 3rd as well, and that's $99.73. Perfect. So that's all of those bills. And then if you scroll up here, you can kind of see this is what I have left over at the end of each week. This one, I don't have anything left over, so I have to rely on carrying this over. So what I do too is Okay, sorry about that. I got cut off for a moment. I don't know how long that's been cut off. Hopefully not long. But you go up here to roll over, and I will enter the first week manually because that would be what I have in my checking. But then here I do equals this. Here equals this. And then here equals this. So that is obviously going to change because I have to add in quite a bit of things, but I always have my my rollover is what I have left over from the prior month. So let's get back down to my debts. So the Jeep is going to be on the first, or Amex. Let's go to Amex, sorry. Going out of order. So that's going to be my 4th, which is 40. The Jeep is the 1st. And then my SoFi is my 3rd, which is 631.38. Perfect. So now we go back up here, and it shows that I have around 102.05 left over, which is a little bit higher than what I initially thought. We have that, we have that. Let's make sure all my numbers are in here. So that's good. That's good, that's good. Okay, good. I just like to make sure like it kind of all aligns. And then, yeah, so I don't have anything for here or there. I am going to go ahead and put this in really fast because this does go out automatically. This is 5, 5, 5, and 5. And then 5, 5, 5, and 5. Okay. And then let's see. So I could have calculated wrong, but then, oh no, that's about right. Yeah, okay, we're still in line here. Okay, so let's see. So you can see here, like I have 510 left over, and then when I don't use that 510, I have this left over. So I will probably end up cash stuffing the first 2 weeks. Let's see how that works out. Let's do, first one is eating out. So we're gonna do 50 on each week because I have 100. Gas, we're gonna do 70 on each week. Gifts, this is gonna be, we'll do 25 on each week too. Groceries, we'll try to do 250 and then 250 because we did 500. Household, we are at do 20 and 20. Kids, we did 20, so we'll do 10 each week. Self-care, same thing, we'll do 10 each week. Unplanned, I don't have anything. I need to add that. Unplanned, which is kind of, I would say maybe like a buffer. And then wellness, so we did, we'll just do 36 here. So if that goes back up here, that gives us $39 left over for the first paycheck, and then 5, and then so we still have $259.27 left over at the end of the month. I have to go in and do my savings. So let's go back down here. So we have those two. My yearly savings were doing $63, but I have to break that up. So let's find my yearly. Hold on one second. I'm gonna grab my binder again and just take a quick look. So the first one I need 10, and then we can take out 53 here. Because my first week, I don't have a lot left over to take out, right? So we need to do that. So that there, and then we will do 15 here, and then 15 here. So now if we go back up, we have around, okay, so that was right. So we have around 166.27. I calculated something wrong on here because that's what I initially thought that I should have left over, which would be the balance of my HSA. So perfect. Maybe I was taking, I don't know what I was doing, but I was doing something wrong. But this number aligns. So I still have that left over, and that should be in my HSA. I love when everything aligns. Okay, so that is really it. That is all that I do. I have this first because this allows me to plan out where I'm going to put everything each week, because if I do it on here, I can't really do that visually in my mind. I have to see it on here. And even though this was kind of wrong in a sense, it still worked out on how I originally calculated. I just calculated something wrong in this section and here. I don't know what, but I'm not worried about it because this spreadsheet aligns to what I need. So yay, love that. That is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that was helpful and gives you kind of like a little insight of how I do my budget. I really like how I'm doing this. It gives me a better idea of where I'm at. So I love that. So again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys on my next video, which will be my budget closeout. Bye.